Hey guys, Chicky DeMain, aka DeBuh.com with a DeBuh.com surf forecast video update. This surf forecast video update effective around 1:30 Eastern Standard Time on March 28th, 2014, and starts you off with some infrared satellite imagery. As you can see this afternoon, strong convection has fired up over the Florida, Alabama, Mississippi border in here. There's been reports of tornadoes and severe weather and heavy rains, lots of flooding. This is spreading off towards the east, but it's what's to the west of this is what we're going to be watching over the next 12 to 24 hours based on the GFS model forecast. Switch you over to another infrared loop and a zoomed out version. As you can see, there's another area of low pressure in here that is west of the Great Lakes and basically a straight line in here all the way down in towards Texas. This is all spreading towards the east, and another area of low pressure is supposed to come together in the next 12 to 24 hours. So we're going to switch you over to this afternoon's run of the GFS model forecast. And mind you that the afternoon model runs in the back-to-back have been sticking to a more southerly track on this next system versus the overnight runs, which keeps this system more in a north latitude. So we're going to give you the best case scenario. If you've been following our forecast, you know we've been talking about a possible monster northeast groundswell setting up. So here it is unfolding in real time now. This image is for Saturday, tomorrow, and as you can see, an area of low pressure starting to form up in here over Louisiana. When we get into Saturday afternoon, it lifts up through the Tennessee Valley area, and then on Sunday in here to the mid-Atlantic, just north of the Outer Banks as a 996 millibar low. Look at this tight pinch gradient. On Monday, it begins to move out over the Atlantic, and this is when it's going to start to produce swell if this model holds true. Monday, GFS showing a 998 millibar low just to the east of the mid-Atlantic. This is north-northwest winds cranking up with gale conditions, probably 25 to 30 knots higher gust. When we get in here towards Tuesday, you can see that it's moved off into the Atlantic. Now look at this northeast fetch and the wraparound out of this system with a tight packed pressure gradient in here aimed down in here towards Florida and Puerto Rico. For those of you who check the Puerto Rico reports and our swell forecast over the last couple of days, RenconSurfReport.com reporting double overhead with possible triple overhead sets. The winds are on it. The tucked away spots are showing good conditions down there in Puerto Rico today. This system, if this model holds true, will set Puerto Rico up with another swell coming probably Thursday, Friday next week. When we get into Wednesday, you can still see that this area of low pressure is still meandering out here with a tightly packed northeast pressure gradient aimed in here at Florida and the mid-Atlantic in here. This is why we're talking about a possible monster northeast groundswell, because it's out here meandering for about 72 hours. So we'll back you up to looking at Saturday. Comes in here towards the mid-Atlantic on Sunday. On Monday, moving offshore. On Tuesday, drifts a little bit further to the east with a tight northeast fetch. And still out here on Wednesday and starting to drift out a little bit further towards the Canary Islands. So that's all we got for you for now, guys. Stay tuned for the next update.